You guys, it is 7 a.m. We are in the car and we are about to head out. We're gonna go to one of our favorite book sales of all time. You guys know how much we love thrifting and getting secondhand books. So there's an annual sale that we like to go to. It's a little far out from us, so we're gonna make a whole day of it. We've actually gone the past 2 years and we wanted to keep the tradition going, so we have to go again this year.
We look forward to the sale every single year. They have thousands of used books, and every time that we go, we end up with a huge haul. So we're excited to see what they have today. So we're about to head out now. We are going to stop for breakfast at Buc-ee's, so we will update you guys whenever we get there. Guys, we just got back from Buc-ee's.
I think we might stop again for lunch, maybe on the way out. But I got a hippo taco. It's supposed to have like eggs, beans, bacon, cheese, all the good stuff.
All the good I got the bean potato cheese burrito for breakfast. I also got 2 of the sweet kolaches, cream cheese, and then the bottom one, strawberry cream cheese. So that's everything we got from Buc-ee's. We also brought our Magic Mind with us to drink alongside our breakfast. You guys have heard us talk about these before. They are these little productivity shots that help boost energy and focus. We've been taking them for a couple weeks now. We definitely have noticed a difference. We wanted to just give you another update. We will definitely be needing them today since we're about to look through thousands of books. They do contain a bunch of natural ingredients, so they do really work, and it really just helps with our productivity.
We know they're pretty popular, but if you want to learn more, we will leave their link in the description box along with our discount code. Definitely check them out. We're gonna take them out, we're gonna eat our breakfast, and we're gonna head out.
You guys, we're back home. That was crazy.
That was an adventure. I'm still trying to recover. We went in with the intention of we are going to get so many clips. We were gonna try and make it really vloggy and get like TikTok clips and everything. The line was insane. I was not expecting that. The amount of people was crazy.
Some of those people were waiting like all morning to get in, and that is insane. We were not expecting it.
And it's a small space.
It's a small space, and as soon as we all went in, there was just so many people around us that there was no time to like take clips and record. We tried to divide and conquer. We were just like in the zone trying to like find books, because you had all the resellers there. You have all like, you know, teachers and people who are trying to like stock up on a lot of books. And every time that we've gone in the past, like you said, has been in the middle of the week. It's always been really chill. It's always just like us and a couple people. We can like take our time. And that was just not the experience today. It was still fun.
It was overwhelming.
But it was overwhelming. We did get to meet Jennifer there at the event. She watches our videos. It was really cool to meet her.
She was so sweet.
She came in clutch, okay? She was helping us find titles. She gave you a bag.
She saw me struggling. She's like, do you need a bag? I'm like, yes, please. Thank you.
It was overwhelming, but yeah, she was helping out a lot. I feel bad we didn't really get to like stay and chat. We were on a mission. I was in the zone, you guys. We didn't bring enough cash. They only take cash. We didn't think we were gonna find this many books, so we just did not have as much as we needed. We had to like take out a bunch of books that we had found, but that's okay because that's gonna give other people a chance to find those. We left with a lot of books though, so we're going to just go into the haul. These are in no particular order.
Up first, we found the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. I have been waiting to read this book, and it's a book of the month cover. We all know I'm trying to build my little book of the month stack. We also got the one that you read, The Sundown Motel. It is somewhere here. We will get to it eventually. usually, but I am so glad we found this. It's in perfect condition. I know this is a mystery thriller. Love mystery thrillers. There's a lot that I've read that I've liked, but I haven't found one that I love. So hopefully this one will be it.
We got 2 of these books. I don't know why they had 2 copies, but this is The Scarlet Veil by Shelby Mahurin, and they are both signed first editions. I just thought that was so fun. I know this is a YA book. I have no idea. I think it might be fantasy, but I just thought it was so fun that's like a signed first edition. I couldn't leave them there, and they were in perfect condition. This is the same author as Serpent and Dove, and I want to read that series.
I actually found Before We Say Goodbye by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. This is the author of the international bestseller Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I have been waiting to read these books. I think you read the first one, right?
It was so good.
I don't think you have to read them in any particular order, so this one's pink. I think it was meant for me. This is gonna make me cry. Featuring signature heartwarming characters and wistful storytelling in the beautiful haunting Before We Say Goodbye, Kawaguchi asks, who would you visit if you could travel through time? Let's stop, because I'm gonna start crying right this second. I'm sure I'm gonna be crying my ass out reading this, but it sounds like a really good read.
Hey, I found the second one.
Oh, there
it was right here.
Okay,
we both have a copy of that. Another one that they had 2 of, you guys. Here's the thing. Let me show you the book first. It is The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I was not going to read this series, Once Upon a Broken Heart, because I did not like the Caraval book. I'm not continuing with the Caraval series. I hated it. But this one I've heard is really good, and I think this is either the 2nd or 3rd book in the trilogy.
I own the first one. Is it signed?
Hey, wait, that kind of goes crazy.
It's a signed edition.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh my god. Now we have to
Now I
read this.
have to read the book. I'm gonna need to get the first
Look
one.
at this map.
You guys, but they're like pretty perfect, and I just couldn't believe that there were 2. I was like, yeah, I'm taking them. We're gonna read it. I mean, hey.
That's amazing. We also found the plot. This was actually one of Jimmy Fallon's book club books, and I wanted to read it so bad. This is one that I've been wanting for quite some time, so I'm so glad it was there.
I found for only $1, you guys, Barbarian's Touch by Ruby Dixon. I know this is a whole series, and this is definitely not the first book. They had this in the YA section, and I was like, let me save these kids the trauma, because this is definitely not a kid's book. I was like, I'll take it, I guess. I have been wanting to read this series, though. I'm not sure which book this is, but I'm gonna collect the rest. So I'm excited for this. Only $1, like, come on, I had to.
We also found The Push by Ashley Audron. This one we see all the time. I don't think I know anything about it. The top says a tense, page-turning psychological drama about the making and breaking of a family and a woman whose experience of motherhood is nothing at all like what she hoped for and everything she feared. Girl,
That sounds crazy.
it sounds like my worst nightmare.
While we were there, Amanda found 2 copies of The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy, which is insane because this was one of the more recent releases.
And it's gonna start following their kids,
Which is crazy.
insane. We also found The Witches of Moonshine Manor by Bianca Marias. We're always looking for a little witchy book to read in October. I think we always see this one on BookOutlet, so obviously we had to get it.
I didn't read it last October either, so we can read it together.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I found a T. Kingfisher book. I've started my little collection of this author's books, but this is the twisted ones, and it says righteous folkloric horror, which was just super intriguing to me. This is like the 3rd book I have now by this author, so I gotta get started on the writing, but I'm really excited for this one. I had to pick it up when I saw it.
I did also find some Kristen Hanna books, so you know I had to get them. We found The Nightingale. We also found Winter Garden and The Great Alone, so these are great copies.
We did find 2 Piper CJ books, The Night and Its Moon, and then The Gloom Between Stars. I believe it's book 1 and 3 in this series. I have yet to start this series, but I do really love the covers. I was searching for book 2, but I couldn't find it. It would have been cool if we were able to find the whole trilogy, but we got these 2.
Oh.
Okay, we'll start a new one.
We actually found some Frida McFadden books, so of course they had The Housemaid. They had a bunch of copies of The Housemaid, which was fantastic. And then I found 1 copy of The Coworker. I actually haven't read this one yet, but it's been one that I've wanted to read for a while. I really like Frida McFadden. Lauren does not like her at all, but I really like her books. I think they're fast-paced mystery thrillers and they're always solid.
We have 2 Lucy Foley books. You have read both of them.
I have.
I've read neither of them, but we have The Guest List and then The Paris Department. I've been like liking a lot of the mystery thriller books that I've read recently. I'm hoping this continues that trend. But yeah, I'm excited to read this author. One of them is a book of the month copy and the other one isn't, but they're both in pretty perfect condition.
They also had a few copies of The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. So we each had to get a copy, hardcover for Lauren, paperback for me. This was a book that was talked about a lot a while ago, so the fact that we haven't read it yet is really weird, but
the concept I'm excited for.
Yeah, I think we'll like it.
We found The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I know that this author writes cozy mysteries because we've had some of his books on previous book club polls, so I'm wanting to get into his writing. I think a cozy mystery is something that I'm gonna want when it gets cold. But it says, in a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet up once a week to investigate unsolved murders. That's so fun.
We also found Normal People by Sally Rooney.
I feel like it's hit or miss.
Yeah, like you didn't like it. Steph Ward like lives by this. And I see a lot of people say that it's comparable to Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino, and I absolutely loved that. So I'm interested to see if this is something that I'm gonna like.
Another signed copy, you guys. Whoever donated these books were real ones because they had a bunch of signed copies. This is Foxglove by Adeline Grace. This is book 2 after Belladonna. I read Belladonna last year. It was like a gothic YA story. I didn't know if I was gonna continue with the series, but now that I found it, I'm gonna read it.
Ooh,
look at how cute the book is. They should just sell it without the dust jacket at this point.
That's beautiful.
And it's signed too. This is insane.
Love it. Here is that other book, The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. I knew we got it.
That one was good.
Okay, so I want to read this one and the Book of Cold Cases.
I have a Lisa Gardner, When You See Me. I have yet to read any Lisa Gardner, but I see her books all the time. I also have The Last House Guest by Megan Miranda. I do own another book by Megan Miranda, but I haven't read it yet. I just thought these would be 2 good ones to read some point this year. And they're hardcover. They both kind of actually have the same vibe going on.
Yeah. We got Jeanette McCurdy's memoir. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I love Jeanette McCurdy. I'm interested to see her thoughts, and I know she talks a lot about how she grew up in the industry and revealing some things that she feels we need to know. So I'm ready to listen and hear her story. I can't even see it.
I'm like, hey. I got what I believe is the second book after Firekeeper's Daughter. I'm not sure. But this is Warrior Girl Unearthed. I don't know if this is the second book or a prequel or what, but I know I want to read Firekeeper's Daughter soon. And when I saw this there, I was like, you know what? I have that book. I'm gonna need that. What if I want to keep reading the story?
We did find a Catherine Center book. This one is How to Walk Away. Catherine Center was actually at the Christina Lauren book signing. She was like kind of the host, and she was so funny. I have read The Bodyguard by Catherine Center and I really liked it, so I'm glad I have another book of hers.
I found another Harry Potter book, you guys, to add to my collection. This is Half-Blood Prince, and it's in pretty good condition. I do have dust jackets that I switched these out for, but yeah, I've been working towards getting the whole collection, so I'm glad I was able to pick up this one.
We did find a copy of Starling House by Alex E. Harlow. This one Lauren actually just read. I think it was your blind book of the month. I'm always looking for books that I think would be perfect to read in fall or October, and I feel like this is a really good one for that time. So how to get it?
I got a Brandon Sanderson book. This is Skyward. I got a copy of this for my mom because I thought she would really enjoy his writing. She's yet to read it, but now that I own it, I'm gonna make her read it with me. I've yet to read a Brandon Sanderson book, but I know it's like a staple in the fantasy genre, so I can't wait to hopefully discover a new type of fantasy writing. He has a huge backlist of books, so I can't wait to start, and then hopefully I love it and I can read everything else he's put out.
We did find The Guncle by Stephen Rowley. This is one that I've wanted for so long, since the beginning of my reading journey, and I had just yet to pick it up, so I'm so happy I found it there. Ellen Hildebrand has a little blurb on the top. I think this one will just be a really fun one.
We did find a copy of The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This was a book club book that we recently had. We both really liked it. You continued with the series and read all of them and really liked them, so we decided to pick this one up. Also a copy of The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave, and then a copy of Crave by Tracy Wolf.
It's like Twilight.
It's kind of like Twilight, but it takes place at like a magic school, but it's supernatural. I don't know, I think it would be good.
Okay, and then our last little stack here, we found a copy of Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I absolutely loved this book, so I'm ready to gift it to somebody. We also found a copy of These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong in beautiful condition. Also Our Crooked Hearts by Melissa Albert. And then we also found a beautiful copy of Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. So
our first book club book.
Yeah. But that was it, you guys. I mean, this is a lot of books.
This is insane.
We had a blast.
It's been a really successful day. We just love book thrifting. We look forward to doing this video every year, so I can't wait to go back next year and see what they have. I'm so happy we were able to meet Jennifer.
This is seriously one of my most favorite videos that we do every year. And I don't know, this might have been the best year yet.
I think it is. That's pretty much it for today's video though. Let us know in the comments if you go book thrifting and your favorite places to go book thrifting. Also make sure to join our book club if you haven't already. We are reading Butcher and Blackbird this month. That link is in the description. All of our social media links and that Magic Mind link will be in the description as well. So make sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you guys next time. I also got a breakfast burrito. This is the bean potato. Woo! Okay,
Alex E. Harlow. We did find a copy of Starling House by Alex E. Harlow.
I think you said Harlow. Is there any more?
Jack Harlow. Hi.
That's a fresh haircut though, huh?
Is it good?
Yeah.